On to y'all, how y'all doing? So you have the Knight of Wands, the Justice, and then you also have the Six of Swords. So what I'm seeing here for you is this is very much so a situation for you where um some someone expects you to bail them out of a real of a potential like they expect you to potentially bail them out of their something that they done messed up about, but they're looking for a person to subsidize stuff. And how I know that is because boom, the every it's screaming at me. Like the Six of Cups, boom, they SOS, they need help. The Six of Wands, the Justice, you're not coming to help them. You're not coming to help them, but they're like holding up the sign, like help, right? They're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to basically wave you down, like, yo, I'm over here. I need this help. And y'all are just like, you're just no, you're not doing it. You know, they may even have contacted you and try to like basically ask for your help. And y'all are like, no, why not? You know, why not why not, excuse me, why should you? Why should you actually help them out? Right? Like why are you obligated? Why are you obligated? And the answer to that is y'all are not obligated to actually reach out to them. And so now you have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So again, the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords right here just speaks to how, you know, their level of entitlement that goes along with it. Because the truth is that they are entitled. Because see, you got to understand that entitled people are very dysfunctional, because the entitlement comes from them not really having self-value in themselves. So they have to play on that. They have to they have to they have to compensate for it by making it seem like they have what it takes, but clearly they don't. Otherwise they would have been more successful. And so the situation with that is that they're still entitled. They're still from the perspective of you need to help me with this. And y'all are like, but why would y'all actually do that though? Like why would that be something that y'all are actually interested in? Why would that be something that y'all are interested in? Like why, you know what I'm saying? Like why is that something that you would particularly want to do exactly? And so, right, while they continue to be in denial and delusional, and then you have the Tower and the Sun card, which represents how, and so the Sun card is the attention shining on that, right? So the Tower can still happen in the day and the night. It's just that the Sun card, the sun shining down on the Tower, giving it attention, meaning that you actually letting them know what it is. The attention is all on them at the fact that they don't want to accept the fact that they've got some things that they have to work out. They want you to be around, they're in love with you, but they're dysfunctional. And their ego, their hubris, right? Which is ego, right? Which is an extension of ego, to have hubris, overconfidence, their ability to not actually pay attention to the reality of the situation is what's messing them up. Because look at how they got themselves. They out here, they done did you wrong, potentially more than one time, right? If once, good for you, right? Or more than one time. And yet those same people that may have did you wrong more than one time dare actually come back to ask you for help, like with while at the same, or expect you to accept them back in some sort of relationship or whatever the case may be, while at the same time expecting you to help them out of whatever kind of disposition that they're in. Like what reality are they living in? Like where are they from? Are they from outer space? Like what part of the Milky Way are they coming from? Like, are they from the Andromache? Like, where are they coming from? And so the Three of Wands, the Judgment, and the Eight of Swords right here represents how, once again, like, you're on to bigger and better things. Like, you're not gonna burden your mind with trying to help people who have too much hubris to admit they need the help. Not only are they in love with you, but they also need the stability that y'all are bringing on top of that. So it's like a, yeah, they're in love with you, but it's also a desperation kind of thing too. So it's like what kind, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of relationship dynamic is that? Like, what are y'all doing? What kind of a relationship dynamic is that? You feel? So the Judgment, right, represents how, so the Judgment represents you basically let it be known, like, you're not rocking with it. And then the Eight of Swords, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they call you names. It doesn't matter if they have, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, even if they take it and be quiet, or even if they have a problem with you, you don't care. It doesn't matter. The decision has been made. Like, and the decision is tight and it's solid. You don't want to have anything to do with them. You've made up your mind. You don't want anything to do with them. You don't. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Eight of Ariel. Yeah, King of Raphael. I could stop here, but whatever. 10 of Ariel, the Magician, and then y'all have the 6 of Gabriel. Yeah, like the 8 of Ariel, the King of Raphael. You have other things to work on. Your life is going great. Why take the risk and even try to help someone that you know is going to betray you in some shape, form, or fashion, even if they may like you and love you, because they're too dysfunctional? Why mess your life up for the sake of other people whom will probably never get their life together? For y'all, the answer is you're not going to do it, and rightfully so. The 10 of Ariel, the Magician, I'm ahead of my time. Yes, I done read all of this. You know, sometimes when I make these readings, I just go into like a time dilation, right? Pisces rules over time dilation, right? Capricorn's rules over time, but Pisces rules over time distortion. So it's like, or specifically time travel. So it's like head of time, like going into the future, going into the past. That's Pisces. Time of itself, the Lord of time is Capricorn, right? And the Lord of like the running game on time, the manipulation of time is Pisces. So I bet y'all didn't know that. But anyway, so the 10 of Ariel, the Magician, and the 6 of Gabriel right here represents how a lot of y'all are in position where for you are in place where, again, the 10 of Ariel, why would you want to have these type of people even around you? Like, y'all are looking, y'all are looking, keeping an eye out for someone who is like a good catch, a good option, and all of that. Y'all don't want to have to be around somebody who's dysfunctional. The decision has already been made. And then the Magician and the 6 of Gabriel, which represents, you know, they're going to try to make it seem like you're egotistical and you're self-absorbed and caught up in your ego, but that's not true. What's going on here is that y'all just don't see the point in dealing with someone whom literally doesn't want to accept reality that you and them, even though you may like them and they may like you, is not actually a good mix. Because like it is that I said before, like, just because two people like each other does not mean they will automatically work out and things will go fine. Sometimes things are not going to go fine, right? You and this person will not actually work things out. And so the 6 of Gabriel right here just speaks to how you need more than that. Y'all need more than just a person who's going to always need you and stuff like this. And then not only that too, but y'all zodiac sign, people use that because they use that because they know that there's something about your zodiac sign where you want to be needed, and so they use that. So they'll use, potentially, depending on who they are, they might even use the word need around you, and that stirs something within you to now want to help. Don't fall for that, because some of them, especially if they start using the word need a lot around you, they're looking at you to feel a certain kind of way, to be moved so that you can actually like help them out. Don't fall for it. If again, close your heart to their desperation. Don't pay attention to that, because they out here spiraling in their own life and they're being dysfunctional while y'all getting your lives together and things are being built up because of the discipline that y'all have. Don't fall for that. So let's clarify the Sun card. Right? So now you have the Five of Gabriel, the Six of Michael, and then you have the King of Michael, the Divine Guidance, and then you have the Four of Raphael. So this is my point, right? The Five of Gabriel, the Six of Michael, and the King of Michael right here represents how the attention is being shown, right, that they're petty, that what's being revealed to you is the Six of Michael and the King of Michael. Why y'all are the way that you are with them, because they do this a lot. They need help, they come around you, but did they actually do right by you in the long run? Probably not. That's why y'all are there with them in the places that y'all are. You're successful, they're not. They're prioritizing everything else because of how dysfunctional they are, but an actual relationship with you and doing right. They don't want to do that. They want to do everything else in the world that's dysfunctional. Okay, so stay dysfunctional then. And when the fact that they don't actually work and things aren't really going well for them, they shouldn't be complaining, right? They shouldn't be complaining. And so the Divine Guidance in the Four of Raphael right here just represents how, but you're protected because y'all are choosing to do to be intellectually honest, and that intellectual honesty is keeping you safe because you're actually addressing the things that are going on in your life directly, and you're not sweeping it under the rug, you're not hiding it. And so because you're addressing those things in a fair manner, you're actually getting the benefits of those things due to the fact that you're actually not like playing hide and go seek with those issues that you may have that are adversarial to you. You're actually addressing it. And so what's going on here is the Four of Raphael. They don't have what it takes to do that because their constitution is weak, right? So their spiritual value is not very good. So for them, it's more plausible to be as dysfunctional when around you as ever, because to them, they can't do what it is that you can do. They can't. So, and then let's clarify the Justice card. So you have the Nine of Gabriel, the High Priestess, the Six of Raphael. Well, we already established that they came back. We already knew that. That's why you got the Six of Swords, right? They're coming back asking for help. So we pretty much already know that. I was able to spot that out. Like, go back to the very beginning. Tell me if I'm lying, if I didn't spot it. I said that at the first minute in the reading. So to clarify the Justice card, the Nine of Gabriel, the High Priestess, and the Six of Raphael represent, obviously they're coming back, but you don't want to have anything to do with them. But the High Priestess is that they're always thinking about you quite a lot. They can't stop. Page of Michael, Five of Pentacles. It still doesn't change the fact that a lot of you will still say no, and they're not going to like it. But Who's the cause of that? Them. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you want to get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below. Also, too, I would like my YouTube channel to be 100,000 subs, right? I'm at 24,060 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.